So definitely did not want bad news this morning. I did not sleep well last night, and then I woke up and started work, and then I'm on a break right now, real quick break. My first 15-minute break of the day, and I got a call not too long ago from the VA, and I went in to get an MRI done on my neck yesterday. I was lucky I got a Sunday appointment, so the boys just pretty much brought their tablets and their headphones and just chilled in the waiting room. There's no one there. There was literally no one there at the VA hospital on a Sunday, so it was perfect. I absolutely despise MRIs. I have claustrophobia, and yes, I do put yes on the form. I say I'll be fine though. I just push through it, and then I have to unwind afterwards. I have to do something to really de-stress, because when I say I have claustrophobia, I mean I have claustrophobia. So, yeah, I got the call from the VA from the doctor, and between the nerve conductive test, they're saying pinched nerve with the nerve conductive test, but the MRI shows no, it's a bulging disc in my neck. There was a little bit of a protrudingness. I got tested for that in the very beginning of my Navy service. So like 2008, 2009, I was, when I went through MEPS, I, had to do the full scan and everything. They said there was a little bit of a bump on my neck. Because at first someone's like, oh, the way that it curves at the top, they're worried that I might have like scoliosis or something. Nope, I do not. There's a little bit of a bump, but there was no bulging disc. There was nothing like that. But then my injury in April of 2015, so yeah, almost exactly 10 years from my shoulder injury, that's when this happened, the bulging disc. And basically my nerves are collateral for the fluid sac that is pressing against them in that area. So now a request has been sent to a neurosurgeon to see what can be done. And any physical therapy that I was doing that was assisting with my shoulder has to be put on hold, because they need to figure out what's going on with the neck first, because any further physical therapy might cause more harm to the neck, my spinal cord. So, and they asked me a question. They had to do a questionnaire on the phone. And they asked me, like, are you taking any pain meds? Have you? No, for almost 10 years, I have not been taking pain meds. My body gets used to medicine really quickly, really easily. I have to, basically, for me to feel the effects of that kind of stuff, I have to have a high dose. That's really not safe or healthy. So literally, I've just been dealing with the pain, kind of like I've been dealing with endometriosis since I was 12 years old. And only in the last year of me taking birth control has it been manageable. I'm more exhausted, but that is the payoff to not being in agony all the time. And that's not even including the vitamin B and D deficiency that I have been having to deal with most of my life, that I finally got answers for after being put in the hospital in 2022. So I have all these other health issues, and now I have to take vitamins every single day, or my body pretty much tanks on itself. So I have to take birth control to help with my endo, so I'm not in crippling pain every month. Look it up. It is agony. And then I've had to deal with burst ovarian cysts in the past. I've had to deal with a shit ton of stuff, a lot of health issues in the past. On top of this, so I've been dealing with this pain, particularly this pain, for almost 10 years. I finally have answers, but I'm really upset. I'm really upset. Because I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means for, what they can possibly do for my neck and what they can do for my shoulder. And mind you, I'm still concerned about other things going on in the world. I'm still pissed off about other shit going on. So it's not like this detracts from it. It's not like, because that's the thing that I used to guilt myself over, is thinking that I'm not allowed to be upset with my own personal stuff when shit's going down around the world. Dude, I'm only one person. I can't take that on myself. I cannot take the entire world on myself, and neither should anyone else. I'm still going to be fighting. I'm still going to be resisting. I'm still going to be speaking up about other stuff. It's just this is going to be added on to my stress. And at least I have answers. Finally, almost 10 years later, because the Navy really fucked me over. I mean, I am not the only veteran who's gone through that, but just FYI, nearly 10 years of extreme pain in the neck area, finally getting answers. What do you think veterans go through on a day-to-day basis when it comes to the VA? When it comes to how long they have to wait for answers? Mine is not an anomaly. Me going through this shit is not something new. So, yeah, just pointing that out there. So why do you think we're all fucking pissed off with what's happening with the VA and with the layoffs and with all that shit going on and with trying to privatize VA medical? Like, are you fucking kidding me? People waiting forever already and suffering already. And then that's going to be pushed back even further. So many veterans are going to die. You thought the unalive rate was bad enough before. It's going to triple. It at least going to triple because of this shit. So is it any wonder why we're pissed off? Is it any wonder why we are marching and protesting and screaming with our full set of lungs? What's left of some of our lungs, right? Yeah. Yeah. I did not want this kind of bad news on a Monday. Anyway, it hasn't been like 15 minutes, but I should at least give myself a moment before I go back into the fray of work. Sometimes I have to take breaths between calls, even if it's a good call, just because of how stressed I am. And I just did not want this to be added to it. So, yeah, I hope your morning, afternoon, Monday, whatever day it is for you, wherever you are in the world, I hope it's better than this. I hope. This is not what I was hoping for. I was hoping if it's something that maybe they can fix pretty easily, but now it's in the hands of a neurosurgeon looking at all my information, and then they get to get back to me this week and let me know. So it's not exactly a pinched nerve. It's a bulging disc and a fluid sac pressing against all the nerves in that area that happens to connect with all the stuff that's going on in my shoulder. You think I'd be happy to have this answer, but I'm not. I'm upset. Time to go back to work and do the adulting and shit that I really don't want to. Yeah.